Chapter 2 Lesson 1 Continuous Random Variable.
Okay, so let's talk about uniform distribution by discrete random variable. So the experiment here is rolling a die once. So unsa man to ang mga possible nga numbers sa rolling a die once. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So kani siya kani mga numbers nga mo gawas kung roll tag die. Now, what is the probability that we can get that the value is at 1? So there are 6 outcomes. So ang denominator niya is 6. Nya kapila man igawan si 1 kaisa ra. So that's 1 over 6. Ang 2 pod kaisa ra sa nigawas over 6 ka numbers. Another probability of 3. Kaisa ra sa gyapon ni gawas, that's 1 over 6 gyapon. Probability of x equals to 4 is still at 1 over 6. Kaya again, kaisa ra siya ni gawas until sa probability of 5 and probability of 6. Now, as you can see, gikan sa 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, the same siya of probability value, which is, that is what we call uniform distribution. Okay, so we are going to relate that into a continuous random variable, starting with the palakasan, pabilisan, and pahabaan. So these are games nga if ever natay klase, mo tani kung buhaton. But since modular man ta karon, I am going to give the values already. So when we say palakasan, it means the jumping jacks. How many jumping jacks na makuha within 30 seconds? Ang pabilisan kay mudagan sa gym kausa lang. Then pahabaan is to count how many seconds ang kaya sa usa ka tawo or usa ka member nga mingog ana. So as you can see sa katong tulo ka buok games, na siya'y parameters kung unsa lang ang buhaton sa kana nga student or kana nga participant. So the same siya o parameters. So that means uniformity, in which ma-apply na to ang uniform distribution sa kani nga continuous random variable. For example, let's start with palakasan. So student 1 got 30 jumping jacks. Student 2, 22, 28, 36, and 29 in student number 5. So the question number 1, how many participants joined the game? So in example 1, there are 5 students or 5 participants. Number 2, what is the lowest value, which is the A? In here, the lowest value is 22. So A is equals to 22. How about the highest value, which is 36? So B is our 36 or the highest value. So just remember, the palakasan is the 30-second number of jumping jacks in 30 seconds. The lowest value is 22, which is the A, and the highest value is B, 36. Okay, let's go to letter A. Sketch the graph of its density function, where our lowest value is 22 and our highest value is 36. Remember, this is the number of jumping jacks in 30 seconds. So, in a graph, remember na siya vertical line and the horizontal line. So, ang atong lowest kay 22, muta na ito, naadihan si 22, ang atong highest kay 36, na ang pangutana na lang is pila ang height ani nga graph. So, as you can see, rectangle na ko siya. When you say uniform distribution, ang values from 22 to 36 kay uniform na iyahang height. So, saan ito pagkuha siya height? That is height equals 1 over b minus a. So, height equals 1 b 36 minus 22 is 1 over 14. So, this is now 1 over 14. So, the graph of the number of jumping jacks in example 1 is kanisiya. Next question. Find the probability that the student can get 25 or more than 25 nga jumping jacks. So, probability of x more than 25. So, saan na siya? The formula is probability equals base times height. So, base na to is pinakadako 36 minus 25 times the height of 1 over 14, which is, this is 11 times 1 over 14. This is just probability of x greater than 25, 11 over 14. So, mo ni siya iya probability. And when we graph this, ato siya i-graph diri dito. If this is the 22, this is the 36, mo ni si 1 over 14. Ang 25 is somewhere here. This is now the 11 over 14 nga probability. Next is probability when x is greater than or equal to 28 but less than or equal to 30. So the same gapon, base times height. We have 30 nga pinakadako minus 28 times 1 over 14. So 30 minus 28, 2 times 1 over 14. The probability now of x greater than or equal to 28, less than or equal to 30, is 2 over 14, or we can reduce it to 1 over 7. In a graph, so buta na to, na-address si 22, 36, na-address si 28, and na-address si 30, na-address si 1 over 14. Ay. Naara siya very dapit in between sa 30 and 28 and 30, which is 1 over 7 nga probability. And last is, what if finding the probability of exact number like 28? What is the probability when x is at 28? So the same, base times height. In this case, 28 naman siya, so we can just say 28 minus 28 times 1 over 14, which is 0 times 1 over 14. That is still 0. So, ang probability nga unto kanang exact yun or equal, walay less than or equal, walay greater than, 0 dyan na siya. Ano man, kung imo siyang i-graph, it will look something like this. 22, 36, 1 over 14. Na, so kung i-graph mo siya, buta na ito na, 28, usara na siya ka line. Wala na siya nag-range. So, mga na siya, 0 iya ang answer.